Deanna, you did a cleanup recently, didn't you?
I did one in San Francisco. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But we got to do it.
We've got to do it, and that's what I think is so...
We don't have to wait till leadership to do it. We can do it. We can be those leaders.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
No,
you.
it's so true. And Deanna's running for office, too.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Against Nancy Pelosi.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
This is Trent.
Oh my God.
Trent
I don't
Larson
want to take over, but
is running for city council. Hermosa Beach.
2 weeks away. Voting in November. You're gonna win.
Nancy Pelosi.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Running for mayor. Oh,
No, I'm serious. I just did a cleanup in San Francisco.
She's running for mayor.
We did it for you. We're
Excellent.
hazmat suits.
Allison-
It was really fun.
Taylor.
2 hours.
Let me get them.
I get asked on a daily basis if I'm going to run against AOC.
Yes, do it. Yes, do it.
And I think about it every day as well. Here, why don't I pass the mic?
Thanks so much, Brandon. You're awesome. So inspiring, this man. Starting something from nothing, this incredible movement. You're seriously amazing.
Thank you.
And give it up for him again. I saw him in the beginning. I met you in the beginning stages. And to see what you've grown into is just incredible.
And she spoke at the Walkway March on Washington.
Yes, I did speak at the Walkaway March on Washington. Thank you, and that was beautiful. Gorgeous rainy day. My name is Deanna Lorraine Speaks. Hi, everyone. Hi, Patriots. And I'm running against nasty Nancy Pelosi. I take it from your cheers, you do not like her. So let's get this wicked witch of the West out of office. Thank you. I'm here to run a campaign to make sure that the rest of America does not turn into San Francisco. Okay, we don't want that. My campaign slogan is God, family, and country. And I believe, thank you very much. I believe that those are the things that we're missing most in our country right now, and that's the reason why we're in this mess. And I want to make sure that we input those things into the district, but most of all, into the rest of the country. We need better morals. We do not need moral relativity, which is what the left wants. We need, thank you, we need strong families and relationships again. Because strong families create a strong America. And we need patriotism again. We all need to be unified and be proud of our country. Be proud of our flag. Because that's what unites our country. Look, it's going to take boldness of ordinary Americans doing bold, extraordinary, crazy things to save the America that we know and love. Crazy things like running against Nancy Pelosi. Crazy things like running against Ted Lieu. Because we're going to take boldness to stand up for our American values. To stand up for truth and common sense. To stand up for our God-given free speech. And to restore family unit, because the left is coming after every one of these things. And we need to protect them. I'll be real quick here. I just want to say I never considered myself a politician. I am not any kind of politician. I'm not, locked up in a gate-guarded community or a mansion in the last 30 years, totally out of touch with American citizens. I have been in the trenches with you. I'm just an ordinary American. I'm an entrepreneur. But really, I just feel called by God to do, thank you. One of my favorite quotes is, "The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing," by Edmund Burke. And I believe that God is calling all of us to stand up and fight.
I agree.
Because we are at war here. We are at war. It is a physical war. It is a spiritual war. And he needs as many of you as possible in his army. So I hope you all do your bold, crazy things too, whatever that form is. But this is our fight. This is our time. and we will win this fight. Thank you so much. Please go to DeannaForCongress.com if you want to see my full platform, help out and donate. DeannaForCongress.com. Thank you so much. Woo! Let's get Nancy out of there.
How about not just fighting for the First Amendment, but fighting for the Second Amendment?
Fighting for the Second Amendment.
If we lose
absolutely.
our Second Amendment rights, we lose our First Amendment rights.
How about fighting for the whole damn Constitution? Once they start whittling away at that, everything's gone and there's no turning back. And we will never be a socialist country.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Deanna Lorraine, who, as I mentioned, is running in California 12, and she'll be running against Nancy Pelosi to say a few words.
Hey everybody, how's it all? This is really high. All right, there we go. Hey Patriots, how's everyone doing today? Good. Now, got a little test for you, a little pop quiz. If you love America, I want everyone to say, I love America. I love America. Yes. If you love our president, I want you to say, I love our president. I love our president. And if you love this man, Chris Angles, I want you to say, I love Chris Angles. Then all of you guys deserve to be here right now because this is an amazing man. And it's going to take energy to lead this nation. It's going to take integrity to lead this nation. And it's going to take fresh, bold, new ideas to lead this nation. And this man right here has got that. So give it up for Chris Angles today. Thank you so much for having me here. You know, I also, as you know, I'm running for Congress as well against the Wicked Witch of the West, Nancy Pelosi. And thank you for that. And it literally is a monumental task to put yourself out there. It is not an easy task. You know, you have to be bold. You are getting yourself filleted and skewered every single day. And especially when we're running up against the kind of corruption that we are running up against, it's really scary. So we really need all the support and all the help that we can. But here's the reason, and I think that I could speak for Chris when I say this, here's the reason why we're willing to do this. We are at a crossroads right now in America. We're at a crossroads, and we are either going to see our country continue to go down in flames with leftists, with traitors, with the deep state in our government. We're going to see this corruption continue. We're going to see our country go down in the flames of socialism. Or we, the people, are going to take the power back into our hands, rise up, and we're going to change the direction of our country and make this country great again. And I prefer the latter. It's going to take boldness of ordinary Americans doing bold, extraordinary things to save the America that we know and love. I would call myself just an ordinary American. I did not come from a family of politicians. But, you know, I wasn't also in, you know, a gate-guarded mansion or in Washington for the last 30 years, totally out of touch with Americans. I have been in the trenches with all of you guys, struggling, dealing with the same problems that all Americans have. But that's what makes me, and I think Chris, so fit to be in government. Because, look, we need ordinary Americans, just like President Trump, to change the course of America. We don't want any more establishment cronies who have been out of touch with Americans. We need us. We need us, and the change is going to come from us. I believe that we are now in a time where God is calling all of us to stand up and fight. Fight and be a part of His army. And He's going to need as many of you as possible in His army. All of you can be bold in your own unique, bold ways. You can run for Congress. You can run for office. You can do whatever you want. But do be bold and know that it is going to take us working together to find real solutions and really save our country that we know and love. Can we give it up for America? It's going to take boldness to save our values and stand up for our American values. It's going to take boldness to stand up for truth and common sense in this backwards Orwellian country that we're now living in. It's going to take boldness to stand up for and restore our family unit. It's going to take boldness to defend our God-given free speech. And we know that the left is coming after every one of these things. So again, I thank you guys for supporting people like myself and Chris, putting ourselves out there, being bold and running for Congress. And I know when he gets elected, it's not if, it's when, that he's going to do an incredible job, being an incredible leader, fighting for all of you to make sure, and our president, to make sure that we continue to go down the best direction possible, that we have an incredible America that is the greatest America that we know we're capable of. So thank you guys all. Thanks so much for being here for Chris. Donate, help make this campaign possible, help make it victorious, and let's all give it up again for the man